Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Skeleton Key Tarot and this is a tarot card reading for Taurus. Now that I've rolled up my sleeves, let's begin. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever you have Taurus in your chart or in your life, there's something in this message for you. So first of all, we've got the Magician. So this is about your creativity, making something new, making something really cool and awesome that's going to make you happy and feel creatively fulfilled in your life, like you're doing the thing that you want to do. Okay, are you building a house? I just get like building a house vibes off of this. In any case, whatever it is that you're doing, you're creating something new. You've got all the tools that you need at your disposal. You're tapping into your own creativity to bring this idea down to earth and make it real. With the star here, you're looking forward to the future. This is like a leveling up for you. This is kind of a big deal with the Four of Wands here, reaching a new milestone where this is opening up a whole new chapter of your life, and it's a renewal of your life as well. Like you're feeling this renewed sense of purpose. This direction that you're going in is going to elevate your whole life. Like buying a house or building a house, creating a new lifestyle for yourself where you're looking forward to the future and you're realizing how great it could be. It could also be like this marriage or taking a relationship to the next level where maybe you're moving in together. Maybe this is something you want to manifest into your life. So I also feel like you're using magic here, like you're opening up to the manifestation energy of the universe, being an open channel for that spiritual energy where you are tapping into this higher plane of understanding, law of attraction kind of stuff, you know? Okay, so we do have the Five of Swords and the Moon here, which indicates some kind of secret jealousy, conflict within. It's not all, I just heard it's not all Guns N' Roses. Like that band. Okay, I don't know. I was thinking like rainbows and roses, you know, like it's not all positive all the time. There is some conflict here. Somebody might be feeling left out somehow. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. So you could be dealing with a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody who's very kind of immature or just new, undeveloped, that sort of thing. And unexperienced, right? Like inexperienced or less experienced than you. That could be related to this feeling of conflict, hostility, jealousy, pettiness. Okay, that it looks like when this is revealed to you, this argument somehow reveals something to you with the moon sign being here. Also, we've got Aquarius and we've got Pisces. So with the moon being here, oh, we've got Mercury in Aquarius, and then the Six of Swords is Mercury in Aquarius. You realize something. There's a revelation. A truth comes out. Something is hidden. Something is secret. Something's going on behind the scenes. There's this conflict perhaps behind the scenes. And when it comes out, it helps you to once again take your understanding of the situation to the next level, to a higher level, integrating different ideas, integrating this new information, and being very objective about how you proceed with this. So with the Page of Wands being here, if it's not a younger fire sign, it could be an invitation, something that you're looking forward to, something to get optimistic about, to get excited about. Okay, but it also looks like this Page of Wands person might be connected. Again, I'm feeling intuitively connected to this Five of Swords. And we've got the Five of Cups energy here as well. So it's about feeling disappointed, feeling afraid of being disappointed, having unrealistic emotional expectations for this situation. This person might just be kind of immature, kind of younger, doesn't really know how to act in this situation, how to feel about this situation. It could be a child, you know, it could be your child. And okay, I'm getting a message. It's like you have a younger child and they don't want to move. They don't want to go to this new place. You're manifesting this new home. You want to travel, you want to move away. Okay, you want to go towards something else that you think is going to be a better place to live. But this younger person is disappointed. They're kind of arguing with you about it. They feel a certain kind of way. They feel like they don't want to leave behind maybe their friends, their school, whatever it is that they are attached to. They don't want to leave it behind. Or if this is some sort of like immature fire sign that you're dealing with, you've been in a relationship with this person, it wasn't too serious, or, you know, maybe it was, I don't know, but, you know, they don't want to move, or they don't want to let you go. Like you're deciding to go it alone or go by yourself to do something else, to do something new, and they don't want you to change. They don't want you to go. They don't understand why you have to do this. They're fighting with you. They're trying to be like your boss in a way. I don't know. But it's like they don't understand why you need to do this or why you want to change. They don't see the value in it that you do. They don't see it objectively. They're very emotional about it. They're petty about it. They're ruthless even. They're just saying all the mean things that they can think of. And it comes from a place of fear. I think they don't want to be alone, or they don't want to be left out, or they don't want to go into the new thing because there's too many unknowns there. You know, they don't know what it's going to be like. They're afraid of trying something new. They're afraid. They don't see it your way. They don't see it the same way that you do. They haven't had the same realizations that you've had. They just don't think of it like you think of it. And they don't want to go. Okay? So they're really disappointed. And, you know, there's this judgment card here that came out. You saw how that, you know, it's right underneath. It came out as well. And it's like you have to make a decision for yourself or for this situation. You are the decider. Okay, you've got a judgment call to make. And you might end up criticizing this person. But I think the message here with this is to criticize, to offer your critique using your discernment in such a way that you make good decisions for yourself. You make it very clear to them why you're doing this so that they can understand it. You can communicate your reasoning to them. When they reveal to you their opposition, you can do your best to explain it because you can analyze it for yourself. But I think the message is to do it in such a way that you inspire them and motivate them to want to understand. You do it in a language that they can understand. You kind of go to their level, which may be beneath yours in a way. If they're younger than you, you know, they might not understand the same concepts that you understand. They're just not mature enough to get it yet. They might understand someday when they're older, but then again, they might not want to hear that right now, because who wants to hear that when you're like a teenager or a kid? Like, oh, you'll understand when you're older. It's for the best. That might be true, but they're not really maybe going to be open to listening to that. So there's this idea here of explaining it to them and offering them this understanding in such a way that will inspire and motivate them rather than condemning them and judging them or making them feel like they're being judged and criticized in a negative way. Constructive criticism, you know, because they are disappointed, they are hurting, and it's not going to be helpful just to be like, well, you're wrong and I'm right, and therefore, you know, yeah, okay, so 8 of Swords underneath, there is this interference here. There is this lack of trust in the plan. They don't trust this. They don't want to do it. They're trying to hold you back. They feel trapped. And they feel like they don't have a choice. And maybe they don't. If they're a child, they don't really have a choice. Yeah, and it's like they have to surrender and let go. There's nothing that they can do or that you can do even. Like they have to accept. So this might be difficult for them. There could be a message incoming soon, communication soon. I feel like this email message, text message, something's going to come in quickly. Scorpio energy underneath. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. There's love here. Yeah, okay. So they need understanding at this time. They need compassion. They really do. I I think this is just really hard for them right now. Somebody, whether it's a child, I'm getting child energy, but it could just be like an immature person who just doesn't get it, or somebody who's just not quite intelligent. You know what I mean? Like that, no offense, but like some people just don't get it. Like you want to make a decision, you want to manifest something new for your future. You want to move to a new home. I'm feeling this new home vibes. You want to move to a new home. Somebody doesn't understand it. This could just be an analogy for you. Maybe you want to go to a new job and your boss doesn't get it. Maybe you want to go to a new relationship and your ex just does not understand. I don't know. But it's something like that where they don't get it. There's interference here. They have to just kind of let it go, surrender. There's nothing that they can do to stop it. They feel trapped. They feel punished. They feel like, yeah, like they cannot affect your decision. They can't make changes in their life. They can't decide for themselves. They have to just go along with it. And yeah, this might be happening sooner rather than later. Some kind of fast moving energy coming in that might, yeah, there's this transformation is taking place. They could change their mind. I don't know. I just think they're in a lot of fear right now. They need love. They need a lot of understanding. They need a lot of compassion. They need a lot of emotional support. And they need to know that they are loved. And everybody needs to know that you are loved simply because you are the way that you are. You know, God loves you, Spirit loves you, you know, Mommy loves you, you know, I love you, but you know, Daddy loves you, but, you know, we are going to move, and it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. And you know, I don't know. This feels like parenting stuff and I don't have children, so it's like, I don't know what I would say to my own child if I had to take them away from what they know and bring them to a new place. But what the cards are saying is like, they need help to understand, and maybe it's your challenge right now, your task right now is to explain it to them in such a way that it makes sense. Even if they don't really want to accept it, they're going to have to accept it, honestly. And they might end up really enjoying it and loving it. This might help you to like connect on an emotional level, to feel understood, and to have that emotional interchange that's like, they need to feel loved and secure. Everybody does, right? So maybe there's this, they're fighting with you because it's like almost like a cry for help in a way. It's a support seeking behavior is what I'm trying to say. That's what they really need right now. Somebody needs support. Somebody needs to feel like you really love them and you care about them, and that their opinion matters to you, and that their criticism of this actually means something to you. Because maybe you take a minute to say, okay, look, I'll think about what you're saying, and then give it some real thought, and like, you know, come back with more understanding of their point of view, and that might go a long way to help them accept, because it looks like they can't do anything about it. They have to accept. They're going to have to let go and accept that this is what's happening. But maybe you can, you know, connecting with them on that emotional level will help them grow, will help you connect with them, help your relationship grow, help them mature in a good way, help them to understand and to accept that this is what's happening, and it's going to be really good. Somebody's having a hard time accepting that you are moving, and they are probably going to express themselves in a very, I almost thought like a violent way, like a very kind of aggressive sort of way. They're going to express their negative emotions in a very, almost, I don't get Tower here, but the Ace of Wands with the 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 8 of Swords. Like, I'm just getting, and with the Moon, they're going to really, like, this could be a secret. There could be hidden factors here that it comes out in a very, like, shocking almost way, or like a very strong, we'll just say they have a very, like, strong way of putting it. They might be yelling, arguing, hostile, fighting words, you know, just fighting over this, okay? And yeah, you'll have to explain to them, and you'll have to try to remain calm and centered so that this rose of realization can bloom and expand in them as it has in you, hopefully. Because it looks like this is going to be really good. It's a higher status. You know, you're rising up, and you're going to a new level in your life. Maybe you've saved your money, or you've got a new career and you got to move, and it's going to be a better place. Like, ultimately a better place, but somebody's having a hard time accepting it, and they need a lot of support. And I don't know if that's your job to give them that support. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just your job to focus on the future, to be objective about this. You can do your best to try to explain it, but if they're not going to be open to understanding, then, I mean, that's their responsibility to receive and accept. But okay, I don't know. I just heard something about, like, if you love yourself, you make yourself more lovable to others. That sort of thing is possibly involved here. This is part of the growing up process, to say yes to life and to transformation and to major changes. Because, yeah, this major change is coming in very quickly and very soon. And it just, it might take time for somebody to adjust to the new lifestyle. That's all. But yeah, I don't know. I see somebody being very sneaky, trying to get away with something. The Ace of Pentacles is here. It's like they really want to try to undermine this. This is somebody that you could be in a love relationship with who just is having the hardest time accepting the new situation. Like a soulmate connection, and it doesn't have to be somebody romantic. It could be family, but it could be like a lover or something like that as well, a partner of some kind, where you're very like-minded individuals and you have a lot in common, but, maybe you're not together right now. And there could have been some lying. I do see lying here, Seven of Swords. Being dishonest about how they really feel about this new beginning, and having to just sort of let go of their preconceptions about this relationship or about this situation, and to just sort of accept that there's nothing that they can do to stop it. It's going to happen. They might be trying to interfere, to undermine and undercut your decision-making, the way that you think, gaslighting maybe, or just lying to you about certain things, trying to be sneaky and get away from it, or get away with it, or, something like that is going on. But I think it'll all come out. It will be revealed, and you will realize the truth. You'll be able to make important decisions about this transformation. Somebody might be disappointed, or you might be disappointed in them, or something like that. But I think they're just going to have to, it sounds harsh, but they're just going to have to get over it and get through it somehow. Stop resisting. Things are going to change. It's actually going to be really good. So if that sounds like your situation, I guess it's important to have patience with people like this, but to continue going forward towards the future, because what you're doing is for the best for you. And ultimately, it's going to be good for anybody that's involved with you, even if they don't really see it yet, okay? Okay. And even if it's not what they want, it's what you want. And you love yourself enough to go for it. It's just like, it's hard when it's your kid, but like for some of you, it might be your kid. For some of you, it's just like an ex that doesn't want to be left behind, is disappointed to see you leave. Something like that. It might be a little more complicated if it's your child, or somebody that you're in a relationship with who's going to have to come with you. And it might just be a little different if it's somebody that you're going to end up leaving behind, because, that could be disappointing in its own way. Take it as it resonates for you. But somebody does not agree with you, and you're probably going to do it anyway. So anyway, that's what I've got for you today, Taurus. I hope this was helpful to you. I hope this was of service to you somehow. Let me know if this resonates with you. If you'd like a personal reading, I've got a little information in the description box below. But in any case, I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.